Welcome to Reckless Paradise, everyone. I am your host, Marissa, and I'm here with my co-host, Dystro. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
A little bit of an update from last episode. My voice, well, my voice is still a little on the down side. I had a pretty bad cold over the weekend, kind of knocked me out for a whole day, but I'm feeling a lot better today. But just a fair warning, my voice may be a little shitty throughout the episode, so I do apologize. But, anyways, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. My weekend was okay. I mean, this whole week's been kind of mentally challenging, but I mean, overall, I think I ended pretty well today.
Yeah, I think so.
How was your
Uh,
weekend, Aisha? Did you have a good weekend?
I mean, it's just I was just working and all that stuff. So I mean, can't really
Work.
can't really say much, but I think I had a pretty good weekend.
Well, that's good to hear. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We hope you enjoy. We're back with another Shoot the Shit episode 14. This is our final Shoot the Shit for 2023, so let's make this a good one, shall we? Oh man, it's been a hell of a month. I can tell you that.
I bet.
Yeah, my dad recently got a new job and trying to adjust to a lot of it. Not only gonna go into details on the show, but it's gonna take some time to adjust to the new schedule and everything. Um, but I have also recently, after 4 years, recently started talking to my mom again, and it's been good. Like I could definitely say it's good. Just like I needed this, like it's part of the whole healing process, I guess, with life. Like you just need to move forward. Like it's kind of like the 5 stages of grief, but in terms of like healing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that. I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of how it's going, I guess you could say. I needed this. I've had fun the last few times I've been over. Supposed to go over Tuesday again, and then I think we're supposed to go Christmas shopping Saturday again, but we're gonna go out to Plattsburgh, which is an hour away. And of course, Joshua, you know where that is because that is where you had to fly into to get here.
Yep. That was fun. Just trying to fly from Orlando to Plattsburgh. It took like oh god, almost 2 hours to get there, maybe even
Jeez.
more. Because if people do not know, I went into New York. This was my first time in New York in August to go see Marissa for a few days to go to the fair and all that stuff.
You got to meet Big
And
Kev.
big kid, that's my big homie.
Big homie, Big Kev. If you're watching, Kev, what's up, man?
We love you.
Yeah.
Um, got to meet Kevin, got to meet Jada and all that stuff. Um, so I had never flown into a plane before. I'm just gonna clarify that now. I had never flown in a plane before, and kind of like my anxiety was going through the roof a little bit. But you know what? It was all right. It was the plane landed safely. I was good. You know, I just had I just sat there at the airport for 5 hours.
Yeah, that was fucking fun.
Yeah, like because it got delayed twice due to the storms in the area and all that crap, and then
Hopefully, your next flight, next time you come up, hopefully, which will be next summer, hopefully, your next flight up here won't be as bad.
yeah, hopefully it won't. Hopefully it won't
And hopefully, you'll get
delay.
to stay longer because there is a concert that we do want to check out next year at our fair.
I mean, I don't know. Hopefully the cards will play in my favor, but you just never know with work and all that shit.
You need a jack, you need a queen, blackjack. No.
No, that was the last time. We're not gonna talk about that again.
Yeah, I lost every fucking game.
No,
Anyways,
you're fine.
so hopefully, next year you'll be able to come up and go to the concert with me and Kevin and Jaden. For anyone who doesn't know, our county fair has three concerts next year. Two of them of which are country, and the other one is actually a classic rock group that originated in the 70s, and they're called 38 Special. And I really like their stuff. I grew up listening to their stuff, and oddly enough, um, there was this one song I was always playing when I went hunting with my dad this season. Which that'll be tonight's song of the night, so you'll have to wait till the end of the episode.
Mhm.
So I think we definitely need to go to that concert for sure. I haven't been to a concert in over 10 years.
I haven't been to a concert in, oh god, math. 10 plus, I think.
Yeah, same here. So I'm way overdue, and I'd love to go. So I am definitely considering going with y'all if you're going to tag along with us.
Yeah, I just, I just, hopefully the cards will play in my favor. Hopefully,
Again, we need a jack, we need a queen.
not those kinds of cards.
Hey, you said cards, Dystro. Cards! Oh my
uh,
god. So back to the whole hanging out with my mom thing. I'm also hanging out with my grandmother, which that's a lot of fun because I found out she quit smoking now. She hasn't smoked a cigarette in 2 years, so hats off to her. And she also doesn't drink coffee anymore, which that's crazy to think about because she loved her coffee. Um, so I'm very proud of her for that. I could definitely notice a lot of lifestyle changes for her since she's quit. Like she's not coughing as much. She doesn't need to use her oxygen thing as much either, only when
right.
she's like climbing stairs or walking around, which I mean, that's understandable. She drinks a lot more water now, and her voice sounds different. Like her voice sounds like clearer.
Instead of raspy and all that stuff.
Yeah, like it sounds a lot clearer, and that's like the first thing I noticed when I got to see her for the first time on Wednesday. I was like, "Damn, her voice sounds a lot different." Like that's
Hmm.
cool. Like how like who knew that quitting smoking for so long can like actually do that to you? And you gotta remember she's like I think she's gonna be 70 coming up this next year. Don't quote me on that. But well close to
Ooh,
70. I think she's 68 right now. Um so I
hopefully.
mean that's cool. Like, she decided to quit smoking.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I wish my aunt would,
I
but
wish my I wish my parents would, to be honest.
it's like, I wish my aunt would, but it's just because like that's kind of like her coping mechanism, sort of thing in a way.
Yeah.
But I know she can't help it, but it's like, I wish there's like certain things that my aunt would stop, like doing, like quitting smoking, for example. But it's kind of hard to do that because she was like smoking when she was young and all that stuff. So it's kind of hard to kill that habit.
Yeah, I get that. Um what was I gonna say? But yeah, anywho, hats off to her for that. That was like one thing that really surprised me is that she quit. Like that's awesome. Like it's never too soon to quit.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
just hope she keeps on. I mean, it's been 2 years, so it's like I think the longer she's off without it, like I think the better off she'll be.
yeah. Hopefully she'll keep that fine line, just being, you know, well, I was gonna say straight edge, but
More like me, I'm straight edge
but yeah, it's like I hopefully she stays on that. Good for her. Glad
for
for her.
real. So another thing we've been doing is we've been revisiting all of our old games we used to play together down at my grandma's house when I was younger, which is like Joker Rummy, which is like a Canadian card game that originates in Canada. We just played Mexican Train, which is a dominoes game that you play. That
Mm.
game's a lot of fun. And I think Tuesday I'm gonna bring my Yahtzee game down. We're gonna play some Yahtzee because we used to play that when I was younger, and I have the Yahtzee game here, so I might as well bring it down. We played bingo. I think Wednesday night we played bingo. I brought my bingo kit over that I got a couple years ago for Christmas. Also, hi Tigger. Um, There's like
A
so many
rare
games I want to
occurrence.
revisit. Oh yes, a rare occurrence. And I just recently got my PS1 back today. My mom found it and she gave it back to me today because I've been missing it for like 4 years. And I finally got it back and I found out it still works. So it's like, that is amazing. It still freaking works.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
Considering, what? I think the PS1s came out in like 98, 99.
Um, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna fact check that.
My dad bought it for my mom when she was pregnant for me. So I was born in 2002. So it was between '01 and '02 when he bought it for her. And since then, they've passed it down to me. So,
So it released in North America in '95,
holy crap.
but it released in Japan like in '94. But we got it like a year later almost.
Holy crap. That console's like fucking
Ancient.
what? Ancient. Yeah, pretty ancient. And I'm really surprised it still works. It's still in good shape. I got all my games back, including the ones my grandmother gave me when I was younger, like Skull Monkeys and stuff like that. And I got the old school Crash Bandicoot 3 game back, so I'm definitely going to try that out and rerun it and compare it to the newer version of Crash Bandicoot 3 on the trilogy series. I also got my Pac-Man Museum Volume 1 game back, which that's going to be interesting because I really am overdue to play that game. And then the old school Pac-Man World game, which I'm going to play that as well and compare it to the modern day Pac-Man World, which came out last year. So
Yeah.
it's going to be fun to rerun a lot of these games. It's going to be a lot of rage quitting, but you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready for some nostalgia, to be honest.
Hmm. Man, but also it's like over like the past 2 months, well, for me and for you, I should say, like I've been reading. I read two audiobooks by myself. One was like one was the Jeanette McCurdy one that we both finished,
Yeah, we both finished that one at the same time.
but then started and finished the Brian Johnson book,
Mm.
which that was good. I like that book.
I've been so busy lately. I just have not had the time to sit down and like listen to music or listen to audiobooks or anything like that. I've just been so busy. I've been gone. Haven't been home every night. I've been getting home like really late at night sometimes. And then of course adjusting to my dad's work schedule as well. That's kind of trying to squeeze that in there. So, um, but
Yeah,
yeah, eventually I would like to sit down and listen to Phil Collins' audiobook from Def Leppard, titled Adrenalized. I would like to take a listen to that. Speaking of which, his birthday was Friday. His birthday was on Friday, so
mhm.
happy belated birthday to him. He just turned 66. He doesn't even look it.
Yeah, he doesn't at all.
Oh, he looks great.
Uh,
Um,
I was gonna say also on the subject of audiobooks, I'm almost finished with the Dave Grohl audiobook.
oh my god, how's that one going?
Oh, that one's a good it's a good trip down memory lane for me because it's like he's talking about like his upbringing from his days in uh Scream to Nirvana to Foo Fighters with being the drummer for Tom Petty and all that stuff, and it's like I'm on, oh god, there's like 8 chapters left that
Oh
I have
wow.
to do. It's like I'm going through it pretty good, like pretty fast. I've
Oh,
just been trying to grind on that.
well, that's good. I gotta, I like I said, I really gotta find time to do all those fucking audiobooks, man. Like I really want to too. Like so many of them look really good, and I found out the other day when I went shopping at Walmart, John Stamos has a book from. If y'all remember John Stamos from Full House, he played Uncle Jesse. I really want to get into his book. Like that looks amazing.
probably maybe I could try to find it on Spotify if there is one, but maybe I would
Maybe.
I would want to get into that book as well. That sounds pretty good.
So, I'm trying to think here. What else did I want to talk about? Well, I definitely know that this year has been pretty challenging compared to last year. Like I always compare this year to last year. Um, Last year was like mainly a lot of healing and a lot of happiness. I remember that. This year, a lot of bad luck, a lot of challenges. You know, some up slopes, some down slopes, some changes, life changes that I was not expecting, and then a lot of adult decisions that I've had to make. And I feel like as a human being, I've really evolved this year. I've really faced a lot of challenges mentally. And by doing so, it's just made me a bigger person, a stronger person, more so. Um, but I could definitely say that with each year that goes by, I see myself maturing and maturing a lot more and learning a lot more and self reflecting and looking back and stuff. But try not to focus too much on the past. You know, you want to focus on yourself in the present. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
Like some days are still like tougher than others, you know,
yeah, but it's like you just take each day in stride, and like Dave had said, like every day is a blank page.
for sure, for sure. And I think if it wasn't for, you know, my little group of friends here on Discord and stuff, and this podcast for that matter, and, you know, all the good music that's come out this year, I don't know where I would be.
Well, you can thank Foo Fighters for Walk, because that was the first part of your healing process right there.
Yeah, starting way back in what, 2021? I think that's when I found it.
Hmm.
But man, this year was just great for music. Though I don't want to get too into detail about it because we do have an episode at the end of this month to end off the year. We're going to talk about all the big music releases from this year. We're going to do a little recap on them and basically try to figure out what was our number one album this year.
Which I still haven't even figured out what mine is yet, because it's like there's a lot of music that we have yet to cover.
Yeah, I agree with that. But luckily, we'll be wrapping up our current pilgrimage just before the year ends. We'll be wrapping up Fall Out Boy on the 27th, it's looking like, which that's great. That's literally the week, like the final week of the year. At this time, we have three albums left. We have the American Beauty, American Psycho album from 2015. And then we have Mania from 2018. And then we're going to redo So Much for Stardust to end this pilgrimage on a hot note because that album was great. I'm not going to lie about that. That album was amazing.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. Um, and then we'll be starting off the next year with a certain band that we both are very
Mm
very excited about.
hmm. Mm hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm hmm. I'm more excited than you, trust me.
Oh, I think we're both equally excited.
Yes.
uh, but also a little side note, I have these peanut uh square like these peanut like squares, but it has peanut butter in them.
Oh, I think I've had those. I think I know what you're talking about.
And Mama Dicer had got like this huge like jug of them and stuff. And man, these fuckers are good. Love those things.
I'm currently drinking this flavored water because my I told you my nana drinks a lot of water now, and she bought this flavored water and she told me to help myself take one home. So I took a lemon one home, and like it's so freaking good. She said it's like when she drinks the flavored waters, it doesn't make her as thirsty. Like it kind of quenches her thirst, which is good. So maybe that's what I freaking need because I'm always thirsty in this damn house. Ugh. It's helping my throat too because I got a sore throat.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a good thing though.
yeah. So Christmas is coming pretty quickly. Um, for the most part, I'm done my shopping, but like I said, I'm going out to Plattsburgh this Saturday. I think we're gonna look for a couple last minute items. Um, I haven't been to Plattsburgh in 3 years. So I think my goal, if I go to GameStop, I'm gonna look for a new Xbox game for us to play, Dystro. Um, I'm hoping to find the digital copy of Party Animals because I would like to play it. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna try to look for the new Street Outlaws games as well. There's two of them, but I think it's the second one that you can play online. So I'm gonna look for the second Street Outlaws game while I'm there. I'm just gonna look around, see if they got some old Wii games too, so I can try them out with my sisters when they come over. Um, there's a Five Below at the mall, and I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, the Five Below thing. Um, well, I know from experience because I've I've been to like a lot of Five Belows before. Because we have some in here in Florida. Um, they're kind of like they're kind of just like a Dollar General in a
Oh,
way,
don't tell me that.
but it's like it's more a little bit more fancy. It's a little
It
more
better
offensive.
be, because Dollar General ain't fucking fancy, my dude.
It's kind of well, how should I put it in fancier terms? It's kind of like a Family Dollar or Dollar Tree.
It's basically the Squilliam fancy son of SpongeBob. The fancier version of Squidward.
If you want to put it like that.
That's like the first thing
um
I thought of. I'm like, okay, it's the fancier version of Squidward. Oh, it's Squilliam.
um but yeah, it's like there's certain things that are not even like below $5. Like there's some
Yeah.
things that are like above $5. I'm like, come on, like if it's five below, it should be five or
Five
below.
or below, yeah.
Not
I'm hoping,
six.
like, because the thing is, my sisters have bought headphones there and they broke within like a week or two.
Wow.
So I'm like, but I've heard from through the grapevine on a page I follow on Facebook that they have Bluey stuff there. And lately, that cartoon has been like my latest obsession. I love Bluey, and yes, I am 21 years old and I still love cartoons to death. I still watch SpongeBob, as you can tell, but Bluey has been like my number one lately. It is.
It's I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame you.
I mean, look at little
uh
Bingo. Bingo's so cute.
um I still haven't even done any of my Christmas shopping yet, but it's like there's some things that I will be sending you, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's some things that I'm gonna be getting Mama Distro and Papa Distro. I showed Mama Distro what I was gonna try to get Papa Distro. Um, it is oh god, what is it? A thermos, but it's shaped as a bullet, and the twist top is like the the end of the bullet. Let's just say that it's the end of the bullet, and you could just like twist it on and off and all that stuff. But then on the side of it has a saying on it for like veterans and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I found it on Amazon. I was like, but then also I was gonna get him this candle that says like like when you fart, please light it before you walk away,
Oh my god.
because he's always stinking up the fucking chair where he's in the chair.
Damn.
But
Roasting your pops on the air? God damn.
I mean, shit, he roasts himself.
That's true. Speaking of which, did you get my Christmas card I sent?
I don't
Because I
think
sent
so.
it out back on, I believe, Tuesday.
I don't think I've gotten it yet.
Yeah, my friend who lives about 20 minutes from me, she hasn't gotten hers yet either. So, and I don't think Corey got his either. And I sent them out on Tuesday. Tuesday morning, we sent them out.
Mm.
What it is, the mail is really slow.
Yeah, I mean that's everywhere to be honest with you.
It's Christmas season. It's like
Yeah.
mail's kind of backed up. And then
Well,
you add bad weather.
hmm
Damn, that kind of concerns me. I hope you get my card.
well, it's like it's always like sometimes it's like it's always around like this time of year where it's like people at the USPS or the like or UPS, they're always like, oh, let's look at the side of the card and make sure like, oh, like there's no money in it or something, because it's like or that's what worries me a lot when I get like birthday cards in the mail and stuff. I'm always worried about like somebody's gonna like steal it, the money or whatever, and then just steal it back, and then I just don't get anything.
Right. That sucks. And we also sent one to our old neighbor from when we lived up in the mountains. We sent one to him too. I don't think he got his yet either. He's supposed to send us one back. I already got my friend's card. I got my friend's card who lives 20 minutes away. I got her card. It took like 5 days to get here for some fucking reason. And then like a day after I got it, I shipped everyone else's cards out, including yours. So I think what is mail is super slow right now. Not to mention there's a lot of bad weather going on right now in some spots. I mean, we're getting some snow tonight into all day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Because like I know like you got my Thanksgiving card, I know that, so
Yes, I got it 2 days after Thanksgiving.
yeah, good thing.
Ugh, which yeah, that was a good thing. But yeah, I can't wait to see what I'm getting for Christmas this year overall. To be honest.
I'm it's like I'm just super easy. I'm just money and gift cards.
Now,
That's it.
how many things are you sending?
I'm not telling
Well,
you.
because I gotta know like what to look for and shit. Because now I live in town, I have to fucking watch for you UPS and crap.
uh, 5, 6 things, maybe a little bit less than that.
Okay. Because sometimes what they'll do is they'll group the shipments together. Like they'll put everything in one package or even everything in two packages.
Yeah, well, plus with fucking Amazon, but it's I was just gonna wait until I had gotten paid and do that, because it's like, oh, I've got $20 to my name right now, and that's about shit.
I felt that. Um, but yeah, when I ordered my art supplies after Fair Week, when I got my check from the fair office for my winnings, they had actually put all of my diamond art stuff into two packages rather than making six individual shipments. They put them into two packages to make it a lot easier. So usually when you order five or six things at the same time, they'll group them together. Like they'll put them all in one or two separate packages
Mm.
to make it a lot easier. Honestly, I like that because it makes it a lot easier not only on me, but on the people delivering it and shipping it and stuff.
Yeah, instead of doing it like individually and all that
Remember
crap.
when you did the CDs last year? You sent me like a crap ton of CDs. They grouped them together.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That was nice. They all came together. I was happy about that. But minus one or two. One or two were still floating out there because they were coming from like third party sellers. Um, but yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I just got if as soon as I get that done, it's like everybody is happy.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy.
So, with that said, I think that's going to wrap up our final shoot the shit for 2023. We hope you enjoyed for sure. I can't wait to bring this series back next year. This is a series that's never going to end. I love it. I just love mentally unwinding, kind of spilling the tea, so to speak, shooting the shit. That's why we call it shoot the shit.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
our next episode for this week coming up, we are doing a random ranking episode, but we are now bringing another group into the picture. We are going to bring in Van Halen. Now that we've done our album ranking as well as our top 10 songs, it's time to bring them into the random ranking picture. And I already have our 10 songs up for grabs right here in front of me. In case you don't know how I get this list, I take all of the songs that we either like or know. I put them onto a list on my notes app on my phone. I go to random.org. I copy and paste that whole list and I click randomize. Whatever 10 songs pop up first are the 10 songs we use for that episode. I've done this with every group we have done random ranking with: Def Leppard, Billy Talent, Blink 182, etc. So now it's time to do a Van Halen. So I have our 10 songs here. If you'd like to hear them, Daistro.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
All right, so starting with number one, we have 316. Number two, Good Enough. Number three, Amsterdam. Number four, Running with the Devil. Number five, One Foot Out the Door. Number six, Feelin'. Number seven, Right Now. Number eight, Sinner's Swing. Number nine, Don't Tell Me What Love Can Do. And number 10, Cathedral.
Solid list.
I can tell you right now, I'm going to have to go back and re listen to at least half of the list.
Felt
Because
that.
literally, let's see, three of these tracks are from Balance, which is crazy because we just re listened to that album, like, what, last week?
Hmm.
That is crazy. Um, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so that'll be this Thursday. You guys will not want to miss that for sure. Um, I also have the song for tonight. So, as I mentioned earlier on this episode, 38 Special is coming to our county fair this upcoming summer in 2024. So, I figured let's do a song by 38 Special. And this is a song that I have listened to the entire hunting season this fall, and it's called Hold On Loosely. And this song has been one of my favorites since I was young. So, I'm very, very excited to share this with you guys, especially for those of you who do not know who 38 Special is. It's time for you to check them out. So, Hold On Loosely by 38 Special is tonight's song of the night. I'm just going to put the audio there for you guys. Go ahead and check it out. You will not be disappointed. All right, so if you guys stuck around to the very end, we greatly appreciate your support. Be sure to go on ahead and follow us on social media by clicking on that link in the description below, which will take you to Linktree. We have Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitter. Be sure to go on ahead and follow us there to keep up to date with the show, as well as the YouTube community page on our channel. You go to our YouTube channel, click on the community tab in the center, and all of our updates will pop up there as well in case stuff goes wrong and we can't post, which has happened before. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened before. So you just never know. Keep up to date with us, please. Dystro, your gaming YouTube channel is there as well. What are you at right now for subs?
1,055 right now.
Ooh, 1,055.
So, it was funny that like, remember I had told you that like I went down, and I was like, damn. And so within I think yesterday and then today, um, I had uploaded some like two clips and all that stuff, and they got over 2,000. I was like, okay. I was like, that's we're looking good here. And then I got some subscribers back, so I'm at 1,055 right now. So that's a good start on the right direction.
Yeah, for sure. So, if you guys are not familiar with Dystro's channel, he posts gaming content every week. I'm in there too sometimes. We did some GTA stuff again last night, which I think that's like our most like fun stuff to do for content,
Yeah.
as well as a way out. We actually posted a clip on our podcast channel with a way out clip, and actually got almost 10,000 views. That is insane. Thank you guys. But again, let's shift our attention to Dystro's channel for a little while. Let's go subscribe to him. Go share his stuff around. Show him some love. Let's get him hopefully to 1,100 by the end of the year. I mean, we're almost halfway through this month already.
Yeah. And it is officially almost my birthday in 11 days.
Your birthday.
Boop,
You're
boop,
gonna
boop.
be 25.
Oh God, I feel old already.
Hey, don't worry, I'll catch up to you.
In 3 or 4 years.
You're literally the oldest person in our friend group.
Yeah.
Me, Ken's, and Corey, we're all 21.
21.
That's funny. You're literally like, what,
I would
like
be.
3, 4
I'm.
years ahead of us?
Well, yeah. This month to be 4 ahead.
Wow.
But then by the time next year rolls around, when your birthday comes around, it's like you'll be 3 years behind me.
Yeah, me and Ken's, and then Corey, whose birthday is until August. But, anyways, so once again, take a listen to tonight's song of the night, "Hold On Loosely" by 38 Special, and that's it. Thanks for listening, guys, and we will catch you guys this Thursday. Peace.
Peace.